On a seemingly ordinary Monday morning, the ground beneath Southern California rumbled, shaking homes and startling residents. At precisely 10:08 a.m. PDT, a magnitude 5.2 earthquake struck near the town of Julian, California. Located east of San Diego, Julian lies within the vicinity of the Elsinore Fault Zone, a known source of seismic activity. The quake's epicenter was pinpointed just 2.5 miles south of Julian, at a depth of 8.3 miles. This tremor served as a stark reminder that Southern California sits upon a web of active fault lines, making it one of the most earthquake-prone regions in the world. The shaking was felt across a wide expanse, extending as far north as Los Angeles and Orange County, and even reaching south of the border into Tijuana and Ensenada, Mexico. From San Diego to the San Fernando Valley, people felt the ground sway beneath their feet, a jolting interruption to their daily routines. The initial moments after the earthquake were filled with uncertainty, as residents tried to comprehend the situation. Many rushed out of their homes and workplaces, seeking the safety of open spaces. Reports of a much stronger earthquake, initially measured at a magnitude of 6.0, sent a wave of concern through communities across the region. However, the United States Geological Survey quickly clarified the magnitude, ultimately confirming it to be a 5.2, a significant event, but not as powerful as first feared. In the immediate aftermath of the earthquake, a series of aftershocks rippled through the region, further unsettling residents who were already on edge. These smaller quakes, ranging in magnitude from 2 to 3, served as a reminder that the Earth's crust was still settling after the initial jolt. One notable aftershock, measuring 3.5 on the Richter scale, struck near Borrego Springs, a desert community located about 60 miles northeast of Julian. Despite the widespread shaking and the aftershocks that followed, initial reports indicated that the San Diego earthquake had caused no major damage or injuries. Emergency response teams were quickly dispatched to assess the situation and provide assistance where needed. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department and CAL FIRE, along with local law enforcement agencies, fanned out across the affected areas, checking for structural damage and ensuring the safety of residents. Transportation networks experienced some disruptions as a precautionary measure. The North County Transit District and Metrolink, Southern California's regional rail system, temporarily halted service to allow for thorough inspections of tracks and bridges. Metrolink tracks between Oceanside and San Clemente were closed, leading to delays and cancellations. On mountainous State Route 76, near East Grade Road, rockfalls and boulders obstructed traffic, but crews worked diligently to clear the debris, reopening the roadway within a few hours. While humans grappled with the immediate impacts of the earthquake, the animal kingdom provided a fascinating glimpse into the often overlooked ways in which nature responds to such events. At the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, home to a diverse collection of animals from around the world, elephants exhibited a particularly intriguing behavior. These highly intelligent and socially complex creatures, known for their sensitivity to vibrations in the ground, reacted to the earthquake in a remarkable way. As the earth began to tremble, the elephants at the safari park instinctively formed what is known as an alert circle. This defensive formation, observed in the wild when elephants sense danger, involves the adults gathering together, their massive bodies forming a protective barrier around their young. The elephant's quick reaction, long before the shaking was felt by most humans, highlights their acute sensitivity to seismic activity, a trait that has likely contributed to their survival over millennia. The elephant's response was not an isolated incident. Reports of unusual animal behavior before and during earthquakes have been documented throughout history, suggesting that some species possess a sixth sense, an ability to perceive subtle changes in the environment that elude human perception. From dogs barking incessantly to birds taking flight in unusual patterns, these anecdotal accounts suggest that the animal kingdom may hold valuable clues to understanding and predicting earthquakes. The San Diego earthquake, though relatively minor in terms of damage, serves as a potent reminder that Southern California is earthquake country. The region sits atop a complex network of active fault lines, including the San Andreas Fault, one of the most famous and potentially dangerous faults in the world. The Elsinore Fault, responsible for the recent earthquake, is part of this larger fault system, and has a history of producing significant tremors. While the San Diego earthquake did not result in widespread destruction, it underscores the importance of earthquake preparedness. Residents of Southern California should take steps to mitigate their risk, such as securing heavy objects in their homes, developing a family emergency plan, and having a disaster supply kit readily available. Knowing what to do during an earthquake can save lives. The historical context of earthquakes in Southern California serves as a stark reminder of the potential for larger, more destructive events. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake, a magnitude 7.8, devastated the city and remains etched in the annals of history as one of the most significant earthquakes to strike the United States. While scientists cannot predict earthquakes with certainty, they emphasize that it is not a matter of if, but when, a major earthquake will strike Southern California.